Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're taking a look at the Hong Kong market. Before we begin, remember take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as you greatly help our channel. Without further ado, let's first start off with the Hang Seng Index. So the Hang Seng Index ended the good on the high, so that is quite a promising sign. You can see that after hitting the resistance at 16.8k, we saw a pullback before going back up on Friday itself. So the support to watch would be 16,200 and around 16,100 at this blue conversion line and weight baseline. And you can clearly see that we have really crossed the 61.8% Fibonacci resistance. So we're looking towards 17,400, which we are pretty close. And in the event that we can surpass it, then potentially we can retest back 18,200 levels. Moving on to the Hang Seng Tech Index. So a very similar situation. We are already near the 78.6% at 3497. In the event that we can punch up further, then 3709 is our next target to watch out for. Support will be 3200 for the blue conversion line, and the weight baseline will be 3165 levels. Let's move on to Tencent or 0700. So you can see that Tencent, we have already went above this blue conversion line and weight baseline after we found some huge support or huge resistance rather at 61.8%. So in the event that we can continue to climb up further, 264 and 282 is our next two resistance to watch out for. As for the support levels will be 234 and 236. Moving on to 998 or Alibaba. So you can see that Alibaba is slightly weaker. We are still below this weight baseline, and it's currently acting as a strong resistance at around $71, $72. The next support to watch out for will be the $70 psychological support level. Of course, the key resistance will be the 75.35 levels. In the event we can cross it, then 80 and 84 is our next two targets for 9988. Next up, we have Meituan. So for Meituan, we are also managed to cross the 61.8% on a Friday itself. So the next resistance would be 165 and 180. For the support would be 144 and 145. Moving on to NetEase or 9999. So you can see that we are also slightly weaker. We held this blue conversion line at $95, but our next resistance to watch would be 105. At this rate baseline, it coincides with the 50% Fibonacci resistance level. That said, key resistance to watch will be 111 levels. Moving on to NIO or 966. So you can see that NIO is also weak. There is still this key resistance to cross, which is this 9363 levels. If you can cross this rate baseline, then that would be good, potentially sending us above the $100 resistance level. That said, the previous support here will turn into a very strong resistance in the event that we visit those levels. For the support to watch, it will be around $83. Moving on to the next particular stock, 9618 or JD.com. So we can see that we see a very nice wave pattern and we are on the climb. So for now, we already crossed the 61.8%, 186. Next resistance will be 200 and 215 levels. Support will be 171. Moving on to Baidu or 9888. Baidu slightly weaker. You can see that there's not much of a bounce, even though the whole market actually rebounded to 36%. At 85.50 is our next resistance that we have to clear. Thereafter will be 92, 98, and 104 levels. 97 or 98 levels, we will be looking at this weight baseline as a very strong resistance. As for the support, it will be around $81. Let's move on to other constituents. First one, we have PingAn. So PingAn, we saw a pretty good bounce, and we closed the week around 39.45 at this 78.6%. So the next resistance will be around 41.60 if we can clear the $40 psychological support level. Support levels will be 35 and $36. Moving on to AIA, so we also saw a very good and strong bounce, and in fact now we are actually close the cloud. So on the way up, the cloud will act as a strong resistance. No doubt we cleared the 61.8% at 71.15, but we created a gap. Next resistance will be 75 and 79. Support will be around 65 and $66. Lastly, we have 1810 or Xiaomi Corporation. So you can see that there was some selling pressure on Friday itself. Unfortunately, we did not close above this 61.8% at 10.49. So this will be our next resistance to watch out for. And of course, 1108 and 1184 as our next two targets. For the support, it will be 977 and 949. So overall, we are looking at a good bounce in the Hong Kong market, and hopefully we see more follow through next week. If not, we may potentially come back down to fill up the gaps that were created on Friday itself. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.